So they say subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood the chance, they were written that way. I wonder why they didn't just change that story. Tell them they have to do what we're told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not varied doesn't mean that you just have to dream and bear it. If you always take from the cheat and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you wait till you can do what you must, and that's a little thing like little stalky. If you sit around and let them get on talking, like the song saying, think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Platinum on hair, extra strong. Keep out of reach of children. Oil and violet tags on it. Men. Yep.
Business, son? A man's hair is his greatest asset. Good hair means a good brain.
Your hair. It's green.
My hair's green!
Why would you do that? Maybe use some of Mom's peroxide by mistake. That's exactly what you've done, you stupid man.
My hair! My lovely hair! I've got my deal today. The Russians, what am I gonna do?
I know what you can do.
What?
You can pretend you're an elf.
What are you talking about, you fool? The boy's a loony.
Mom, would you like to hear a story? Don't be disgusting. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
Matilda, what a pleasure to see you in the library again.
Yes. I mean, my mom wanted me to stay at home with her. And I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And do you tell them stories like you tell me? I love your stories, Matilda. That's a hint, by the way.
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an Escapologus and an acrobat, fell in love and got married.
They performed some of the most incredible feats together, and people would come from miles around.
Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but to see their love for one another.
Which was so deep that sad cats had pat as they passed them, and I couldn't weep with joy.
They moved into a beautiful old house.
And although they loved each other, they were sad.
We have everything, but the one thing.
Mommy says I'm a miracle.
head. Oh, it was a joke.
Good morning, class. My name is Miss Honey, and today is a very special day. It's your first day of school. Now, can anyone read this?
Take me, miss! Take me!
Very well, Nigel.
I can read words. It's doing math.
Yes, I think we'd better leave it there, Nigel. We wouldn't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day. Lavender? Is the first word tomato? No, but tomatoes are very good. Matilda? I cannot read words. So, Matilda, you can read words. Well, I needed to learn to read words so I can read sentences. Because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you've got no chance with books. And have you read whole books by yourself? More than one. I love books. Last week, I read quite a few. You? What books did you read? Nicholas Nickleby, Oliver Twist, Jane Eyre, The Lord of the Rings, Crime and Punishment, and A Cat in the Hat.
Almost turned full.
I think Jenny just not on the church.
Well, they just stand there like a wet tissue. Get on with it.
Miss Trunchbull, there's this girl in my class. Her name's Matilda Wormwood.
Matilda Wormwood, daughter of Mr. Harry Wormwood, who owns Wormwood Motors. Excellent man. Told me to watch out for the brat, though. Said she's a real ward.
Oh, no, mistress. I don't think Matilda's that kind of child.
Stupid, nasty, question-asking Russians!
Oh, don't tell me we're not rich.
They took one look at the mileage on the first car, said these cars were knackered. I told them the mileage was so high because of manufacturing mistakes.
So you lied?
Of course I lied.
And they didn't believe you?
Of course they didn't believe me. I've got green hair. I've got
Look
hair.
at the Joker.
What's this? Another flaming book? What's wrong with the telly?
No, it's a lovely book. Honest, you should read it. I'm sure you...
Here's what I think of your lovely.
No, it's a library book.
Oh. Oh.
Oh man.
Oh.
You showed the little brat. Oh, I'm late for my dance lessons with Rodolfo.
Now get out of here, you little stinkworm.
Do we have any super glue?
In the cupboard. And while you're at it, why don't you stand your stupid book to your stupid head?
Oh. Boo. Boo.
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you live so you can do all what you want, that's the thing like it'll stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might still be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl.
The smell of rebellion.
Matilda, do all those brains in your head give you a headache? I mean, they've got to hurt or squished in there.
No, it's fine. I think they just fit.
Well, I better stick around just in case you start to squeeze out of your ears. I'm Lambda, and I think it's for the best that we'll be best friends.
Hide me! Someone put a whole can of treacle into Trunchbull's chair! Someone told her I did it, and now she's after me! That's not right!
Once Agatha Trunchbull decides you are guilty, you are squid.
They're saying she's gonna put me in Jokey! What's Jokey? It's a cupboard in our office that she throws children into. Inside with nails and spikes and bits of broken glass. There's a place you are sent if you haven't been good, and it's made of spikes and wood, and it isn't wide enough to sit. But even if you could, there are nails on the bottom, so you wish you stood. When the hinges creak and the door is closed, you cannot see squat, not the end of your nose. And when you scream, you don't know if the sound came out or if the scream in your head even reached your mouth. All right, when did this happen?
20 minutes ago. Why?
She's coming! You better hide! Quick, blazes! Don't tell her where I am, Matilda! Shield now!
Where is the maggot known as Niger?
He's over there, under those coats. Where he's been for the last hour, actually.
What? An hour?
Oh yes, Nigel suffers from a very rare but chronic sleeping disorder called narcolepsy. He someone falls asleep often without anyone. We put him under those coats for safety, didn't we? Didn't we?
Definitely!
He'll probably think he's in bed when he wakes up.
Is it time for school yet, Mom? Wait, where am I? This isn't my bedroom at all! Oh! Hi, Miss Trunchbull.
Amanda Fripp!
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
What have I told you about wearing pigtails? I hate pigtails.
But my mommy says they make me look pretty.
Well, then your mother is a twit.
Oh, that's from the. I see you here, Megan. Isn't that from the
What is your name?
Matilda. Matilda what?
Well, you have just made a very big mistake.
You're gonna put in the chokey.
Just so you all know, she's my best friend.
Where's the smell of rebellion? She went, yo.
Yes, sir. Completely different cars, sir. Green hair? Yeah, it was National Green Hair Day. Celebrate
Joker.
wonderful green things in the world, like life. It's not. Marvelous, sir? Absolutely, sir. Goodbye, sir. Now that's how you. I'm gonna leave this on. Looks like rain.
As you know, Matilda's in the bottom half. Children in the bottom half are really expected to read.
Well, stop reading then. Lord knows we've tried.
But I don't know. Well, it is the odor of rebellion against the birthday of the state.
I'm not in favor of girls getting all clever pants and Miss
Comes out in sweat and with gifts.
Now look at you. Look at me. You chose books. I chose looks. Good day.
Stop being pathetic, Jenny. Just get on your feet, Jenny. You are going to march in there and give them a piece of your mind.
There's 4 of us.
Leave it alone, Jenny. The more that you try, the more you'll just look like a fool. This is not your problem. You've not got the spine. You are a teacher, just go back to school. But this little girl, this miracle, she seems not to know that she's special at all. And what sort of teacher would I be if I let this little girl fall? I can see this little girl needs somebody strong to fight by her side. Instead, she's found me, pathetic little me. And another door closes, and Jenny's outside. And so the great day arrived. Everything was arranged by the acrobat sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic class hammer thrower, and who loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. Suddenly, out came the escapologist.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with the dynamite in her hair over shards and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage has been canceled.
No!
Canceled because my wife is pregnant.
So it has a happy ending?
No. Just then, the acrobat sister stepped forward and produced a contract.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, catering, and toilet facilities. Where is my profit? A contract is a contract. You shall perform or off to prison you both shall go.
No, no! What happens next?
I don't know yet. I'll tell you tomorrow. Matilda, starting tomorrow I shall bring you a selection of very clever books that will challenge your mind. You may sit there and read them while I teach the others, and if you have any questions, well, I shall do my best to answer them. How does that sound?
Matilda, why?
This is the biggest hug in the world. You're going to hug all the air out of me.
Matilda Wildwood, where is she?
Yes, Miss Trunchbull?
Aha! So you admit it, do you?
Admit what, Miss Trunchbull?
This morning, this foul carbuncle sneaked like a serpent into the kitchen and stole a piece of my private chocolate cake from my tea tray.
No, I did not. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda's been here all morning.
Standing up for the spitball, are you? Well, this crime took place before school started. Therefore, she is guilty. School of late has started ringing. Quiet, maggots, when I'm speaking. Ringing with a most disturbing scent. Only the finest nostril scent, but I know it oh too well. It is the odor of rebellion. It's the bouquet of dissent. The smell of rebellion comes out in sweat, and its end will get long before it's the palm of aiding and abetting. A bit of his end will tell us who has a handful of rebellious thoughts. Hold, just like a rotten egg floats to the top of a bucket of water. A whiff of certainty, a swish of intent, the ring of brave pubescent glossy, the puff of defiance, the odor of truth, the waft of anarchy and progress. Once we've exorcised these demons, they shall be to book for scheming. Some double time discipline should stop the rot from setting in. Alright, let's step things up. Double tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discipline for children who are listening. And this I need addition. It's an issue we can fix. There was a mystery to master in the art of master mystery is discipline. I love rebellion, the stench of revolt, the ring of breathe, the message devoted, a whip of resistance, the palm of dissent, the fog of mortified morality. Let's bring this into home. The smell of rebellion, the stench of revolt, the reek of insubordination, a whip of resistance, the bomb of dissent. And I will not stop till you are squashed, till this rebellion is quashed, till glorious sweat discipline has washed this sickening stench
I got a newt in my bed. I got a newt. Isn't it a frog?
I think we'd better go home while we still can.
Swedish fish.
What? Lives with us. Not strange. Did you fancy a cup of tea? What do you think it is? Think now. I can't pretend to know Matilda, but I don't think she's satisfied by it. I think it has something to do with that incredible mind. You mean there's nerve in my head for all my brains? Set the space at the right? No. We are all children.
exactly is this doing?
We thought it ended at 5:30. That's what we said online.
It said on Facebook it ended at 5:30.
Exactly. Facebook said it.